Andy, Heavy C's 24th anniversary beer. It's a quadruple IPA. I can't wait.
That's awesome.
I know.
Maybe next year they'll do a quintuple IPA for their 25th anniversary.
That's not even a thing.
Well, it should be. All right, everybody, welcome back to 21090. I am Andy. This is Todd. And we've had a couple videos that have spotlighted anniversaries, but this is a big one.
Especially for us.
Yeah. Heavy C's has been around since just about as long since we've been able to legally drink.
That's true. You're right.
So we've grown up with Heavy C's.
Good point.
And they're celebrating 24 years of being one of the best in Maryland.
No doubt.
But this is really special because they have put out for their 24th anniversary a quadruple IPA. And if you're wondering what that is, Todd, can you give us a little bit of a brief
Very quick
overview?
All it's going to be is it's going to be really high ABV. This is a 14% beer. And then also you're going to have a ton of hops, not only in the boil, but also in the dry hopping. It's going to be piney, resinous. It's just going to explode with all those flavors, but it's going to have that malt backbone. Which is
good, because I mean, Heavy C's has always done a really nice job of balancing malt and hops, so it wasn't too dominant in one way or the other. And with a beer this big, you're going to have to do that and get it right.
Got to.
I do know the quadruples. There's a lot of late addition hops that are added in as well.
Yep.
So it's also, this should smell wonderful, even though there's a pretty hefty grain bill in there.
So for this beer, let's get into it. Just to give you a quick, all they're using for the grain bill, as you say, is 2-row. They're using some wheat, some flaked oats, and also some dextrin. So it's very simple.
That's to give it a little bit of mouthfeel, as is the wheat. It may sound almost like a hazy recipe, but it's not. You can see this is pretty clear.
It's pretty clear.
Actually, this is a pretty beer.
It's a beautiful beer. Nice sort of straw color.
Absolutely. That's where I'm right there.
On the nose. Woo! You can smell,
That's got a pretty nose.
Oh. You know, and for 14% on a sort of pale ale style, it's not a stout. So when you think of 14% beers, you're usually thinking of those sort of big barrel-aged beers. This is not it. The smell is all hops. I mean, it's...
Well, the hops they're using here are all citrus-forward hops. You're used to a lot of the Hallertau Blancs and stuff, the German hops that they use for a lot of their IPAs. This, they've gone away from that, and they're really going citrus forward in the hops that they use for this.
Yes, they're using Citra, they're using Galaxy, Enigma, and Simcoe. I mean, what could you ask for more on the beer?
Those are fantastic.
4 pounds per barrel of each of those hops.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
And this is now available nationwide. I actually had a friend of mine call me from North Carolina and say one of the best beers he's ever had on tap. So it's making its way around. So if you can find it, you want to get your hands on it. But I haven't tasted this yet. So
I have not either, and it smells. You know, I was worried that you would smell a little bit of burn in the nose.
No,
with 14%.
This smells like a traditional, straightforward citrus IPA.
You can smell that it's a big IPA, though, and I hope the taste follows.
Well,
Cheers.
We'll see.
Oh man, that is. Whew.
The 11% may have thrown me off. 14%. I mean, may have thrown me off a little bit. I was expecting something outside the vein of an IPA. You know, there was still going to be so much malt that you could differentiate and say this is kind of more barley wine-ish.
No.
But this is IPA all day. This still feels like a nice full body.
And that's impressive.
IPA.
It's really hard to do at 14%. It's hiding the, I mean, you can tell it's a big beer. It's certainly syrupy, boozy, sticky. That's the sweetness from all the malts they're using in this. But the hop it blended so well with that malt backbone.
There's a chewiness to it.
That's what it is.
Viscosity on this is just, it's... Again, Heavy C's tends to do a really nice job of balancing
man, this is a gem.
Their beers between the hop and the grain bill and making sure that nothing is overriding the other. This is awesome.
Are you kidding me? So this is still out there.
Hey, if they really are going to do a quintuple next year, up it a little bit more.
I don't know how you can. I mean, that's amazing.
We'll throw the challenge to you, Chris. You guys come up with something.
I can't believe that. I would expect more of a burn at 14% for this style of beer.
Well, we like to say dangerously fun.
This is extremely
where you
dangerous
feel like
fun.
you could get in a little bit of trouble because
let's rate it.
We've had beers that could pass off for lower. I mean, 14%.
It's crazy good. So let's rate it on our bottle cap system. 5 bottle caps.
Go for it.
I think on Untappd, this is getting like 4.8 8.2. I'm going to go, this is one of the best offerings we've had recently from Heavy Seas. We've had a lot of good beers from them. This is I mean, if you see this on the shelves, you got to get it before it's gone. It's nationwide in their distribution area, I guess. I'm going 4.75 on this.
Woo, that's a great score.
I love this beer because of how big it is and how it comes out.
If you're going to tell me, first of all,
14%.
I have nothing to compare it to style-wise. I have never had another Quadruple.
The only thing I can compare this to is maybe Dogfish's 120, which is like 18%.
This is better than
I agree.
Dogfish's 120.
Tastes more like
I'll mimic that. I'll say 4.75.
We're starting to scare me because we are never the same. And last few reviews, we've been on point.
It's all right. The year is young. Lots of time to change.
That's true.
But I'll go with you on this one because it's a category I'm not familiar with. It's something I didn't know how it would taste, and it exceeded my expectations.
Honey, resin, citrus, that stone fruit, orange, grapefruit. You're getting it all here.
Hey, stop! Don't.
I can't.
Tell them.
Go
get some.
Go get some.
Otherwise, he's just going to keep telling you how wonderful it is, and it is wonderful.
It is wonderful, and it'll be gone soon. So if you see it on the shelves, grab it.
Well, I'm going to finish this.
Yeah.
So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. But if you like what you see from 21090, please hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell in the corner. Going to let you know every time we got a new video. Instagram, Twitter, Untapped, and Facebook will hook you up with all of our feeds. And we're excited to see what year 25 has in store for Heavy Seas, because the first 24 have been fantastic. We thank you, Hugh, and his team, because you guys are awesome. A staple in Maryland. But cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Happy anniversary.
All right. You kidding me? I mean, seriously.